Before we get started, just a quick update. Originally I had scheduled for this to be the second of the Prague videos for the trip that I made to Prague back a few weeks ago. But I went on a scouting trip this weekend, or last weekend actually, to the WSOP as a preparation for the June 30th event where I was going to be there for 8 days. Immediately I figured out I had to reschedule because there are a lot of people that could use this first. Good luck. Let's get to it. Before you do your first WSOP event, there are a lot of things you can do to make your experience so much better other than just playing in the game. Good luck. Let's get to it. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Coach Fred here, Coach OPP, and welcome back to Coach OPPStyle. I just got back from a scouting trip to the WSOP in Vegas for an event at the end of the month. I was going to go see what registration, what everything was like, and I was going to participate in event 10. It was not about making a splash. It was about gathering information, preparing as a first timer, as a more senior gentleman, to see what I was going to have to deal with at the end of the month so that I could go in there stress-free and relaxed. As a coach, over the years, I've learned one thing. Many times, it's actually not the race or the event itself that determines the outcome, but it's actually all of the preparation and doing the little things right going into an event that eventually ends up with the result being something that you can be proud of. A good coach prepares not just for the X's and O's of what the event is. He prepares for all of the things that he's going to anticipate and see the actual conditions going in and making sure he is both prepared as is his athletes. A lot of the WSOP, I watched the videos, I watched Lexi Gavin, I watched Daniel Negreanu. By the way, they're great people to meet when you finally do meet them. They're real open. But I found out watching those videos that, oh, this is going to be simple. Just make your plan and go and everything's going to go as expected. In reality, that's not what happens. The travel, the hotel setup, the getting from place to place in the venue, whether you're in the Paris, whether you're in the Horseshoe, all of those things become factors that you can't anticipate from just seeing from videos of all these great content creators. The extra walking, the food, the costs, all of these things that you prepare for end up not being exactly what you want or expected. In this video, I'm going to show you what I think worked. I'm going to show you what I think did not work. I'm going to show you the little things that hopefully you'll take a look at least one or two of them will actually help you to elevate your game and make your WSOP experience more than what you expected it could be. The goal is to exceed expectations. A proper scouting trip removes the guesswork from a major event or competition. When you walk into a massive venue or a track for the first time on the same day you're going to compete or play, your mind is spending way too much valuable energy just trying to figure out where you are, where to go, and what to do next. All of that matters. By mapping out the space in advance, you make the environment familiar before you ever sit down at a table or step on a track. Preparation helps eliminate all of that unnecessary stress and gives you your control over that day. You're not reacting to surprises. You're executing a plan that you've already made. This keeps you calmer, leaves more of your attention available for making good decisions, good poker decisions when it matters. Your energy management starts the moment you leave your house. Travel day can wear you down physically if you're not careful. So the first goal is simple. Travel deliberately, travel with a plan, and last but not least, do not arrive already rushed. Once you get to Vegas or whatever event or venue you're going to, Your hotel room becomes your base camp. It is a place where you get off your feet, you reset, and you prepare for the next session. I also spent time tracking the real walking routes through the properties. That matters more than people think. The venue navigation, not to mention the adding on of 1 or 2 miles of walking to my day, creates a lot of stress. On a long tournament day, all of those extra steps add up. Knowing the efficient paths, reducing unnecessary walking, and wearing comfortable shoes are simple ways to protect your stamina before the real grind begins. Advanced preparation keeps the simple tasks from becoming distractions. I use the WSOP registration app, and because I had things sorted out ahead of time, my actual wait time in line was only about 10 minutes. It was efficient, well run, great event. That is the kind of thing that protects your energy and helps with your decisions. I also use the scouting trip to look for food, hydration, and restroom layouts. You do not want to be figuring out those things for the first time during a short tournament break. The room temperatures were actually really unpredictable, and I actually got cold several times during play, even though I'm used to cool weather and I like it cool. Fortunately, I had planned ahead and brought a light jacket. That one small decision solved the problem and kept the temperature from breaking my concentration at the table. The scale of the World Series of Poker environment is something you really have to experience to understand. There's a constant chip noise, bright lighting, announcements, movements, people yelling, the pressure of thousands of players all trying to do the same thing. That creates a real sensory load. WSOP Event 10 for me was a $600 buy-in tournament that drew approximately 4,700 entries. I ended up playing 11 hours on one bullet and finished at 722nd place, 10-15 spots out of the money. That was a successful scouting trip because it showed exactly how the physical environment affects your energy late in the day. The cards matter, of course, but your ability to stay calm, comfortable, and focused for hours is part of the game too. This scouting trip did exactly what it was supposed to do. It gave us, and me, clear physical, mental, and logistical lessons. Physically, route awareness and clothing prep help keep me and everybody else comfortable. Mentally, a long day requires a steady, repeatable table routine that helps a player to fight fatigue. Logistically, using the available technology and knowing the layout ahead of time eliminates the unnecessary stress. We are turning those facts into specific adjustments for my return on June 30th, where I'm going to enter the mini-main in preparation for the next year's main event. That means trimming down the gear weight, keeping hydration consistent, planning food breaks better, and reinforcing table discipline. The goal is not to make the next trip complicated. The goal is to make the next trip cleaner, calmer, and yes, more prepared. Before you pack your bags, the real preparation starts at home. Once you touch down, setting up your room properly is your next step. Once your room is set up, the next step is learning the physical layout of the venue. Navigating the property leads right into handling your registration smoothly. After getting your seat card, your focus shifts to the realities of the room. That was the environment I stepped into for WSOP Event 10. The main takeaway from this trip goes back to the central thesis. It's often the little things that people don't see that are the determining factors in a performance. A good coach prepares a person for the actual conditions, not just the X's and O's. By using the app for registration and having a jacket ready for when the room gets cold, identifying the extra mile that you're going to have to walk from one venue to the next, the trip showed how preparation helped. The scouting trip did exactly what it was built to do. It gave us the practical facts so that we could refine our preparation. We are using these lessons to refine our procedures, what we're going to do when we return on June the 29th. And hopefully that event and that week will prepare us for our main goal, the 2027 World Series of Poker main event. If you want a calm, prepared, practical approach to your game in this event, please like and subscribe to this channel and hit the button below. Thanks for watching, and remember, be true, be wise, and be bold. What, 800, 900, whatever it was.
1200.
And he got the extra chip.
What is it? 60701? What is it?
70.